Tim Townley. I'm the creator of your website. I base this website off of WordPress and a template and then put it together using the information from your previous website. But this site has many options and many opportunities to change things or update things. So in this video, I'm first going to show you how to log in and kind of navigate around a little bit. Let's get started. So first, you're going to scroll to the bottom of the page. And at the bottom of the page, you're going to see this little link here that says admin login. That's where you're going to log in to make your changes. Once you get here, you're going to have the option, depending on your site and how things, or your browser and how that works, it may pop up your different options of users that have already logged in from that computer. For me, I've logged in. There's also a password for Gord and there's a password for Kirk. So I'm obviously going to log in with me. Once you're logged in, you're going to see up here in the top left corner the word updates. And in this case, we have one update that needs to be taken care of. So we'll click on that. And we go down here to primer. This is just a template, which is the template that I do believe is what you guys are using for your theme. So we're going to update that. It shouldn't take very long depending on your internet connection. And in this case, it took a very short amount of time and we're good for updates. The next thing you want to do is make sure there's no other little red circles with numbers in it, so you can take care of that. So in settings, we're going to go down here and SSL. And it says redirect enabled. Yeah, this is good, enable. So all this is doing is that's just helping you to redirect the website to your secure site. You know your site is secure because it has this little lock over here, and that ensures that you're all set. And then we're going to go save. And that should eliminate that little red one, and you're good to go. So next thing is making sure that you have, let's go back to the dashboard first so you know where to start off here. We can get rid of some of these other things here, dismiss, so that we don't have to worry about those for now. But we want to change something on one of the pages. So it's very simple. You just go to pages. We can select all pages, or we could just click on pages itself and it'll both do the same thing. And you can see there's all of your pages in here, and you'll be able to select any number of them to make sure that you can access them and make changes. So for instance, let's go to About Cadets. We'll open that up. And then in About Cadets, it says, welcome to the wonderful world of blocks. So we're using a plugin that allows us to make things a little bit easier for doing visual editing instead of code editing or anything like that. And I've set it up that way purposely so it makes it a little easier for you guys. So in here, you're going to see edit with Eliminator. Or Elementor, sorry, not Eliminator. So you're going to click on that, and it's going to open up a new window for you. And as you can see, it's just the way you would see it in the browser. That's what it looks like. And you have these boxes here where you can add different things, or add widgets, add files, that kind of thing to give it a new element. So over here we have all the different buttons that you can do things with, and you can get creative with this and and make your own pages as well from scratch using this plugin. It's really cool. It's a free plugin. You can upgrade it if you wanted to, but really the elements that it gives you are plenty for what is needed on this site. And to edit something that's already there, simply go over to it, press edit, and you can come over here and change your text just by typing it in whatever you want. Okay, and once that's done, it's automatically going to save. So let's say we do is with 2 S's, and you save over here, it automatically put it in there, and it's good to go. And then you click out of it, it's still there, but it will not be posted to the live site until you click the update button. Okay, so you have a few options here. You can save it as a draft, save it as a template. Say you want to do several pages that are very similar to each other, you can save a template and do that. Okay, so that can get into a lot of work and stuff like that, but I know Kirk, you're pretty technical and you could probably do things like that, no problem. But really, there's not a lot of need to do something like that, but if you wanted to, you have that option. So we're not going to update that. We don't want the double S's in there, but just to be sure, we can click on this section, go in there, just eliminate that, and go update. And if it's grayed out, that means it's up to date. Okay, to get out of here, what you want to do is you can come over to the menu here, and you'll see that in here it has your different options to change default colors and stuff like that. You don't need to worry about that kind of stuff. Just leave that for now. You can exit to dashboard, and that's going to bring you back to your original page. You won't be able to see it here, but what you can do is you can go and press preview, and you see it opened up a new tab, and it's generating a preview for you so you can take a look at your work and see how it looks. And it'll show you just like what a live page would look like. But you're up to date because you updated it in the Elementor, so you don't have to worry about updating it in the WordPress over here. It's already up to date. Okay? So that's how you access your pages and how to update your pages. In the next video, what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at how to upload a file. I know that that's something that most of you will be wanting to do for routine orders or schedules or any of that kind of stuff. That's what we'll look at next. Okay, see you in the next video. Okay, so this is the next step. Say you want to add a file to one of your pages. Well, first you have to have the file on the server. In order to do that, you're going to need to go to Media in the left corner here. You can go to Library, or you could just click on Media, and that'll work as well. And you can see here you have a list of all the things that are already in your media. You can go into Grid View as well if you like that better, and see all the different pictures that are available to you already. I prefer going this way. That way I can see when it was uploaded, who it was uploaded by, what date, that kind of stuff, to make sure it's the most updated file. So what we're going to do first is we're going to add something really simply. Just go to Add New. Then you can drag the file on, or you can select a file. I'm just going to drag a file on here, and it shows up down here, and it shows that it's done. And this one is the CFA mail. I put 22 on the end because I know that this file is already in there. And what you're going to do is you're going to go back to the library. And you take a look here, and it says mail 22. It's added. And what we need to do first, before we go to our page to add this, is we're going to click on the link. And it's going to give you a permalink here. This is not what we want. The one that you do want is this one here where the file URL is. So you're going to double click on that, maybe 3 clicks depending on your computer, and you're going to go copy. That way you have the full thing. As you can see here, it has PDF in the end. You know that it's the full link. Okay, and then we're going to go to our page. In this case, just for fun, just to test it out, we're going to go to the Join Us page. Once that file is open, in this case, this one didn't use Elementor for building it, so it was a pretty simple page. We didn't need to do anything like that, so this one is pretty easy, straightforward. Oh, here's my test already. Let's get rid of that so you can see. So first I can go like this, press enter. I can add in my text there. I'll say male fitness tests standards. Okay, and what I'll do is I'll just highlight that, click on the link button here, and because we have it in our clipboard already, I can go paste, and it pastes it right in there. And you have the option here to open in a new tab or just have it open right on the normal page. So when I take people away from the site, sometimes it's nice just to have it so they can close the tab. So I personally prefer having it go into a new tab so that they don't have to try to figure out how many times to go back or what they're looking for or something like that. It's just an easy way to do it. So that's done, and then make sure you press apply. And now that's a link. So if we go update, that'll be there, and we can go and preview the page. We can either view the page or preview, but because this has been updated, it's actually up there now. So I'll go view page. It'll open it up. We'll scroll on down, and there it is, male fitness test standard. And we can go and click that. It's going to open a new tab, as you can see here, and there it is. Okay. So then we can close that, and we'll close that one too. We'll get back over here. As you can see too, this is a nice option for you, is you can just click edit at the bottom. This only happens if you're logged in. If you're not logged in, you won't have that option to edit. So you click edit, and it'll go right back to your page that you're editing. And for us, we're going to get rid of this because, of course, that doesn't make any sense for this page. And there you have it. There's your stuff. Make sure you update it, and you're good to go. Keep in mind, anything that you do, you update, you change, it is permanent once you update it. You can't go back. You can undo an action that you do, but you can't. So if you leave the page now, go back to pages, and we go into Join Us again. There is no option to undo your action. So as soon as you leave that page, that is done. You'll have to retype or redo whatever it was that you had going on there. So make sure that you update and don't leave the page until you're sure that that's what you want. Okay? If there's any questions, please let me know. For now, that's all the videos that I'm going to do. If you want more videos to help you through the website, please let me know. I'll be happy to help you. Okay? Take care. Have fun. Bye for now.